My name is Heather Straus, and this is the story of my trip to England with the Michigan Ambassadors of Music. A group of 5 students and 3 adults from my school were part of the trip that took place during the summer of 2008. Our first stop on the tour was England. After landing in London, we visited Windsor Palace in Windsor. We were walking down a street in downtown Windsor, surrounding the palace, when we turned to our right, and all of a sudden, there was no city. Only grass, trees, and a paved path that stretched as far as we could see. It was incredible to find a treasure like that right in the middle of a city. We made it into London and were able to get a picture in front of the massive doors of the enormous St. Paul's Cathedral right in the heart of London. Next, we went to Buckingham Palace and we made it just in time to see the changing of the Queen's Guard. Then, we went and got a close-up of the palace gates. And we were able to see the palace from afar. From there, we made our way down the block and were fortunate enough to get a picture with one of the royal guard. Most people recognize this landmark as the London Bridge. However, it is actually Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge is located near the Tower of London, which includes this royal jewel house, where all of the royal jewelry, crowns, and other tokens of royalty are kept on display. In the main tower, there are several armories, filled with all sorts of weapons. In the dungeon of the Bloody Tower, we saw all sorts of authentic medieval torture devices, including this one. The 4 loops in the ropes hold the person's ankles and wrists, and then, as the wheels rotate, it pulls and stretches the victim. Another famous tower in London is Big Ben, an enormous clock which we were fortunate enough to hear chime. Big Ben is part of England's Parliament building, where all official government action happens. From Big Ben and Parliament, we made our way to Trafalgar Square, home to 4 huge lion statues. There was even a protest going on in the square. It was super exciting. After Trafalgar Square, we got to ride in the London Eye, the 2nd largest Ferris wheel in the world. From the top of the Eye, we could see the city of London stretch as far as the eye could see right at sunset. It was truly breathtaking. We left England on a ferry across the English Channel and were able to see the famous White Cliffs of Dover that are on the south shore of England. It was a beautiful goodbye to a wonderful city.